Welcome to Salty Esquire. My name is Chad Ropes. I'm a licensed attorney in the state of California and your host for this show. Today's topic: does Jesus drive a Lamborghini? Stay tuned and find out. A couple months ago, I was surfing the internet and I came across an article. I believe it was in the Washington Post. It was dated December of last year. Now, this article described a husband that gave his wife a very lavish anniversary gift. I believe it was for their 8th wedding anniversary. Well, this husband gave his wife a Lamborghini. It was roughly $200,000. At first glance, this doesn't seem very newsworthy. So a husband gave a wife an anniversary present. Yes, it was a very expensive present, but it still doesn't seem newsworthy. What makes this article newsworthy is the husband is a preacher. He's a preacher in South Carolina at one of the mega churches. I believe this church is affiliated with Joel Osteen's church. What is the name of that church? Lakewood Church in South Carolina. So this pastor, I believe his name was Pastor Gray, gives his wife this Lamborghini for her anniversary present. You won't be surprised to hear that the public criticism was extreme. The online comments criticized this man. How dare him do this? Suggested that people shouldn't give to the offering for this church anymore. There was a lot of backlash. So he went online to defend himself. You may ask the question, how did any of this become public anyway? Well, we have to thank Pastor Gray for that. He decided it would be a good idea to post a video on his Instagram account of him unveiling this lavish present to his wife. In the background of the video, he is heard screaming over and over again, "Lamborghini, Lamborghini!" Obviously, he was very excited about this status symbol. So Pastor Gray went online to defend himself. He believed he was justified in giving his wife this Lamborghini. So after reading all of these negative comments online, he went online and he posted some of the following comments. Pastor Gray states, "I'm a husband first. Don't confuse what I do with who I am. Who I am is a husband and a father. I'll do anything to honor them, and I won't ask permission from anybody. No man should." He goes on to state that the money that he used to purchase the car didn't come from his work as a pastor. It came from proceeds that he received from writing books. And I believe he has a reality show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Pastor Gray goes on to state, and I quote, "I have created and been patient my whole life for this moment. I'm 45, he said. I'm supposed to wait until I'm 70 to live my best, and my best life is seeing my wife happy." So that was his defense for why he felt justified in living this lifestyle and providing his wife with this present. It continues. His wife went online to defend herself. Her statement, "I don't see anyone screaming about how basketball players drive and what they do while you're paying dollars to see them play in arenas and on fields," she wrote. Clearly, she doesn't understand why people would be offended by this gift. So the question this really brings up is, can somebody be moral and ethical and wealthy at the same time? Unfortunately, the free market system that encourages success, wealth, hoarding is in direct opposition to the Judeo-Christian ethics of charity and compassion. Our society is in constant struggle with these two principles. How can someone at the same time be charitable and ethical but hoard large amounts of resources? This issue is really pointed when we look at preachers, reverends, people that make large amounts of wealth through religion. Now, these people, they have taken vows. They go up in front of large groups of people every Sunday and tell these people they need to live based on biblical laws. It's strange though, on Monday, apparently, at least for Pastor Gray, he doesn't live by those biblical laws on Monday. He doesn't have a problem with giving his wife a $200,000 anniversary gift when most of the people that go to his church, that donate money to his church, couldn't even afford a $200,000 home. To close this episode, I wanted to read a Bible verse that I really think answers the question that we've posed today. This is from Matthew 19:24. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Truly I tell you, it is hard for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Again I tell you, it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God." To bring this back to where we started, does Jesus drive a Lamborghini? I don't think so. I do remember from Sunday school that he rode on a donkey or a mule. It's kind of similar to a prancing horse. Either way, I always thought of Jesus more as a VW guy myself. If you enjoy this episode, you want to see more episodes on this topic, you have a suggestion for some other legal topic for the future, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and remember, when it comes to legal issues, take everything you hear with a grain of salt.